Ready? Start. The corporate applicant has proposed the name of Mr. B. Ramana Kumar as the interim resolution professionals IRP. However, we appoint Mr. Sandeep Kothari having registration number IBBI oblique IPA dash 001 oblique IP dash P02301 oblique 2020 dash 2021 oblique 13494 forming part of the panel of IPS recommended by IBBI in accordance with insolvency professionals to act as interim resolution professionals, liquidators, resolution professionals, and bankruptcy trustees. Recommendations Guidelines 2024 for the period of July 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024 as the IRP in the present application. The IRP who is appointed shall take forward the process of corporate insolvency resolution of the corporate debtor. The IRP appointed shall take in this regard such other and further steps as are required under the statute, more especially in terms of section 15, 17, 18 of the code, and file his report within 20 days before this bench. The powers of the board of directors of the corporate debtor shall stand superseded as a consequence of the initiation of the CIRP in relation to the corporate debtor in terms of the provisions of IBC 2016. The corporate applicant is directed to pay a sum of rupees 200,000 to the interim resolution professional to meet out the expenses and to perform the functions assigned to him in accordance to Regulation 6 of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India within bracket insolvency resolution process for corporate persons regulations 2016. Based on the above terms, the petition stand admitted in terms of section 10 of the code and the moratorium shall come into effect as of this date. A copy of the order shall be communicated to the corporate debtor above named by the registry. In addition, a copy of the order shall also be forwarded to IBBI for its records. Further, the interim resolution professional above named shall also be furnished with copy of this order for forward by the registry, who will communicate the initiation of the CIRP in relation to the corporate debtor to the registrar of companies concerned. It is submitted that Mr. Mohammad Usman with 70.36% voting rights in the COC attended only the third COC meeting and deliberately did not attend the 4th, 5th and 6th COC meetings held on 25th April 2024, 17th May 2024 and 25th July 2024, including the dates on which the meetings were adjourned. It is further submitted that Mr. Mohammad Usman did not participate in the electronic voting when the resolutions were proposed for voting due to his absence from the voting, no agenda matter requiring his approval rejection could be undertaken. It is submitted that due to the non-participation in the electronic voting by Mr. Muhammad Usman within 70.36% voting rights, both the resolutions are now deemed to be rejected. As per the on voting results, there is thus a deadlock in the CIRP due to the indifferent attitude of Mr. MD Usman with 70.36% voting right, driving the corporate debtor to the point of liquidation and early dissolution. It is submitted that with the reluctance of Mr. Muhammad Usman with 70.36% voting right refusing to attend the COC meeting, the chance of corporate insolvency resolution process being carried out smoothly and expenses incurred on CIRP would not be realized. It is submitted that in the present circumstances, the resolution professional is unable to continue with the CIRP to a logical conclusion within the timelines stipulated in IBC 2016. The resolution professional filed an application before this authority in IA within bracket IBC 1148/2024 seeking to direct the respondents committee of creditors and the applicant resolution professional to issue directors as how to carry forward the corporate insolvency resolution process of the corporate debtor, namely Messrs. Ramkrishna Hemio Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, in terms of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016 and the regulations framed thereunder. It is submitted that in view of the judgments given in the above referred cases, it is felt that the present case is fully justified for dissolution and that no useful purpose would be served by placing the corporate debtor under regulation CIRP proceedings and thereafter under liquidation proceedings under the provisions of the code, and accordingly this authority, by exercising its inherent powers conferred under the code read with Rule 11 of the NCLT Rules 2016, may pass orders for dissolution of the corporate debtor. The applicant has declared that the matter regarding this application petition is not pending before any tribunal of law or any other authority or any other tribunal.